Hey, everybody, it's Craig back with another Mortgage Minute and really excited today because I've got Teresa Bishop here with Benchmark Realty. Hey, Teresa, how are you?
I'm doing great, Craig. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Hey, listen, before we hit record, Teresa mentioned a stat to me that I just found incredible. Was it seven?
It was seven.
Okay.
Yes.
Her last seven listings for her clients ended up selling over list price. And that's just incredible. I mean, if you think about the market that we're in right now, sellers, putting their home up for sale and getting more than what they actually expected to get. So I was like, hey, listen, we got to talk about this. So Teresa, what are some things that you're doing to help your sellers win in this market?
So we are doing comparative market analysis, and I'm meeting with the sellers. We're walking through the home. We're walking outside the home. I'm giving them ideas to make that home look the best that it can look. And I'm hiring a professional photographer to do more than 30 shots. And we're doing high def resolution pictures. We're doing video. We're doing drone shots so that no matter where the buyers are from the country, they can see the house at its best. And we are also doing another comparative market analysis right before we go active. We want to price the house with the market. We don't want to overprice the house because we want the buyers to feel like they have room to come in there and offer more than what's asking so they can win the bid, because the inventory is still low. It's up, but it's still low.
Right.
And they feel like they need to be aggressive. So these buyers are coming in offering more than list, and they're waiving the appraisal. So even if it doesn't appraise, they're paying the difference. And I've done this on my last seven listings, and it's been a good experience.
That's awesome. Well, listen, the professional photos, like the video and the drone shots, I really think that's important today. And I think that, going forward, it's going to remain a really important aspect because there are so many people that are purchasing homes, sometimes sight unseen. And
Yes.
so that really helps them to get a good feel, for what the house is, even if they can't make it into town, to be able to see the house, because homes are going so quick now that a lot of times the buyer can't come into town. So, you're really doing a service for your sellers and the potential buyers of the property to make sure they understand exactly what the home is. So that's phenomenal.
And it shows them, what the neighborhood looks like, and it shows them how far they may be from the neighborhood pool or the clubhouse, or maybe a little pond or walking trails. It shows them the neighborhood, not just the house, because you kind of buy the neighborhood too, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, and that's great. And that's a really good point. Sometimes you'll see a house online and not have a real good context for where that house sits in the subdivision. So, and when you say comparative market analysis, just real quick, what does that mean? Like, what is a comparative market analysis for a potential seller?
So, if I'm looking at a house that is a 2-story house and all the bedrooms are upstairs and it has a 2-car garage, I'm pulling houses that are just like that, 2-story house. I'm not pulling a 1-story house because 1-story houses cost more to build than a 2-story house. If you have a 2-story house and you have 2 bedrooms down, that's prime. I mean, that's gold right there if you have
Right.
that. But it matters how many, if you have a 2-car garage or a 3-car garage, and those kind of things matter. And I'm trying to pull houses that are very similar in criteria as the seller's house.
That's awesome. Well, listen, in this market, you clearly are having success for sellers. So if I'm somebody that's, thinking about selling my house right now, I want to work with somebody like Teresa. So Teresa, what is the best way for somebody to get in touch with you?
So the best way is to call me on my mobile phone, and it's 615-414-8598. Just call me, text me. Believe it or not, I answer my phone.
There you go. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, listen, if you're watching this right now and say you're a buyer and you want to be approved so you can buy one of these awesome homes that Teresa is getting listed, then we'd love to help you with that. So give us a call, 615-498-5626, and appreciate you watching.